Hey guys, what's up? It's me, the Meteoraptor, and welcome back to Marvel May. Now tonight, you guys, I'm just gonna dive right into this review. Tonight I'm taking a look at a 2012 Marvel film based off of my new all-time favorite Marvel character. That movie is Ghost Rider: Spirit of Vengeance. You see, you guys, whereas then when I reviewed Ghost Rider, I had bought it, and I did a reaction video, as you may have seen a couple days ago. I decided not to do that with Spirit of Vengeance, and let me explain why. There's a YouTuber who I greatly respect named Emmer Prevost. He runs a show called Reaction and Review, which, for those of you who know my couple of things I've done in the past, that's where I got the name for it, Reacts and Reviews, and I eventually switched it to Reaction and Review. He did a reaction and review on Spirit of Vengeance here, and I felt like it would just be me copying what he did if I did a reaction to this. That is why, in the end, I did a reaction to this. Like, reaction video. So you know what? Guys, I greatly respect him, and I just don't want it to seem like I'm trying to rip off him or something like that. But yeah. Anyhow, time to talk about Spirit of Vengeance. So the writing. This film, I didn't know what to expect when going into Ghost Rider 2. I'm just gonna call it Ghost Rider 2 for now. I mean, I loved Ghost Rider. You guys should know that if you saw my review on Ghost Rider, and if you haven't, go check it out. It's actually a really good review. I'm pretty happy with it. But I was just expecting this film to be just stupid, cheesy, mindless fun, much like Ghost Rider. However, well, when I went to my local video store, the last video store, I will actually be providing a address for that in the description below, guys. If you live near there, go check his store out. It is a fantastic store. I go there all the time, and I owe him a lot, like, just for some of the films that there are some films he has that I cannot find anywhere else, and that's kind of how I actually got exposed to a lot of B movies from his shop, so I owe him a lot. Anyhow, I found this there, and I knew immediately when I saw it, I thought, Ghost Rider sequel, I'm getting it. So, I rented it, but I also looked up a couple reviews on it, and critics and fans alike had not been kind to this thing. Even Videohound Golden Movie Retriever, which is a review book I trust, full-heartedly, it didn't say this was all that great. This film was amazing, you guys. Now, let me explain something really quick, and then I'm going to get back to the review. I promise I will stop babbling like this. To me, I can do something which I'm not sure if many other people can. I can sit down and watch something stupid like Ghost Rider or Sharknado. And I can pretty much just go, you know what, I'm going to shut my brain off to all logic, all reason, all good acting, and all that stuff, and look for a cheesy, entertaining movie. I did it with Ghost Rider, and I did it with Ghost Rider: Spirit of Vengeance. I don't know any other people who can do that, and I really wish more people could, because this film was great. Our characters, they were pretty much the same as from Ghost Rider, just a bit more developed. The story is a bit of a it was kind of predictable at times. I could kind of tell what some things were going to happen. It was a bit short for me, that might just be because this was the extended cut, and I just rented the version that I could rent, and I'm not sure if there's an extended cut to it. If there is, I'd love to see that. But anyhow, the story, it was okay. But I still really enjoyed it. And I will say, I found Spirit of Vengeance much better than Ghost Rider. And that's saying a lot, because I loved Ghost Rider. The acting. Okay, one thing probably one of the biggest things that saved this movie was Nicolas Cage once again coming in and saying, you know what, I'm gonna ham this up. He hammed it up even more than he was hamming it up in Ghost Rider. That's actually saying a lot. Yeah. And there is one other guy, he plays Blackout, I don't know his name, but he was trying to ham it up. But compared to Nicolas Cage, he was playing it straight. And everybody else, they did a great job acting. So you know what, usually if you watch most films and one person's hamming it up, it's gonna kind of wreck it. But the writing just kind of bounces off of that and says, you know what, I'm gonna work with this. So that's that. Special effects, I'm gonna go a bit quicker now. Okay, you know what? I have a bit of an apology to make. Really quick. When I reviewed Ghost Rider, I was going, oh, these effects are amazing. This is like some of the best effects I've seen since Thor the Dark World or Captain America the Winter Soldier. No, they weren't. They were good. They served the movie well. But they were not as good as Captain America 2 or Thor 2. I had just been kind of like just so dragged in by the cheesiness of it that compared to your regular Sci-Fi Channel movie, this thing looked like Avatar. Same deal here. Ghost Rider looks a lot better than he did in the first one. However, there are certain shots when the CG, when it's supposed to be a continuing shot and part of the CG is disappearing. I was looking for it though, because I read it on IMDb what the bloopers were, so I was trying to pay attention for it, but most people wouldn't. But other than that, like the effects were really good. The one effect that really bugged me is, unlike in the first Ghost Rider, when his head has to change from being Ghost Rider to Johnny Blaze, they don't show it. They decide to just go, you know what, we'll just have it cut away, then come back, and he's fine. So you know what? It's a small thing, but I felt like I should mention it. Music, camera, lighting, all that stuff's really good, yada yada yada. So when it comes down to it, do you guys think I can recommend Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance? Yeah, totally. Ghost Rider 2 was just a fun, mindless, cheesy popcorn flick, which totally works, because Ghost Rider, he is not a serious character. Or at least, he could be in the comics, but when you're giving it to Nicolas Cage, you're kind of saying anything serious can't exist in this world. Anyhow, I can totally recommend Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance. It is better than Ghost Rider by leaps and bounds, and that's saying quite a lot if you've seen my review on Ghost Rider. I'm just starting to repeat what I've been saying before, you guys. So bottom line, go watch Spirit of Vengeance. I'm going to have to hunt it down on Blu-ray and buy it so it can go on my shelf right beside my Blu-ray of Ghost Rider. Anyhow, it's totally worth checking out, and that's all I have to say for this installment of Marvel May. So until next time, this is the Meteor Raptor saying keep cool, and I will see you guys around. Later.